Aries, Aries rising, Aries sun, Aries moon. We have this month for you, well, for everybody. For you, this is your video. We have three lunations, three moons going on. We start the month with a Scorpio full moon. We get a new moon in Taurus. We also have a blue moon happening, once in a blue moon, right? In Sagittarius at the end of the month. You can't make this up. We start the 1st of May with a Scorpio transformational full moon. And we end on another full moon on the 31st, the last day of this month. The timing is incredible. You cannot make this up. I love when astrology does this. Welcome to your reading. I'm doing this new format for you guys. I'm doing sign by sign individual readings for you for the month, so you know the key things that are going on for you and how it's going to affect you and your chart, right? And like your life and how you can navigate the skies better. And so, yes, I'm going to go through the month. We'll talk about the main key aspects. We have your ruler Mars changing signs. Venus also changes signs this month to making some auspicious aspects to the other benefic in the sky, Jupiter. That is amazing, incredible for you. I'll go into why that's so special for you too. And how the lunations this month, we have three of those, will be playing out for you and your sign. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I would love if you'd like to subscribe and share and do all the things, how we roll as creators. And I just love watching this channel grow because the more people know about the amazing energy of astrology and how to navigate their lives, you know, using the energy of the sky, because we're all made up of stardust, right? So let's talk about it. Should we get into it? Should we do housekeeping first? And so, if you want a personal reading with me, I will leave my email in the show notes for you to do so. There is a waiting list. I have between 4 to 6 weeks on that, and there is a fast track option as well. Send me an email with all your details when you want to go, what sort of reading you want, birth chart reading, solar return, transits, all the things. Tarot. I love to mix in tarot with astrology as well. I think it's really, really helpful. And today, actually, what I'll do, I'll pull a card for the month of May for you, okay? So there is that as well. And then also, if you want to sign up for my astrology course too, I'm doing a Decode Your Birth Chart astrology course. So you can learn how to read a birth chart like a professional. Whether you want to do that to be fun or make it into a living, this course is for you, honey. I loved creating it. I think I spent like hours and hours recording all this content. Maybe the beginning of this year, actually. You're gonna love it. So let's get into it. All right. So straight off the bat, 1st of May, you are having a transformational Scorpio deep dive full moon happening at the Aquarian degree, and for you, this is happening in your 8th house of transformation. So you're going to start in the month already, right? Letting go of old stories when it comes to your money stories. This could be the beliefs that you have around money. This could be the type of money that you call in. You could be letting go of a old way of making money, and which may have held some sort of security to you, but actually the universe is guiding you to lovingly let that go and call in so much more. It could be like you've held on to this thing, like, I don't know, a particular client, or it could be, for example, one of my clients, for example, had been undercharging for a business for years. 8th house is your clientele, right? And she knew she's worth so much more, but she was so scared to change her prices, and because she was scared of losing her old clients. I said to her, you know what, you might lose some people, but also you're going to call in people who are on an energetic frequency, who love to pay you for what you do and see the value in your work. And this is 8th house stuff, seeing the value in what you have to offer as well, whether that be through your career, whether that be through your relationships. The 8th house is also to do with your personal relationships and intimacy. Intimacy, yes, physical, but also non-physical intimacy too. And the Scorpio full moon is about letting go of and transforming those relationships, those bonds. If you do have a partner or a business partner, this is their finances as well, because the 8th house is other people's money. And so you may come into some money through an inheritance, through money owed to you, through like a tax rebate, a debt consolidation, something like that. This could be a good time to apply for, you know, those sort of things from banks and institutions, which are going to amp up your spending power as well, if that is what you want to do. All right. Scorpio full moon, incredible time to delve into spirituality. All right. Over the next few weeks, there's going to be lots of transformational, lots of healing, lots of sexual healing, lots of healing of relationships, lots of letting go of energy, frequency, peoples who are no longer on your vibration, honey. And that's just the start of the month, all right? We're going in May, we're going in heart. All right. However, if we're doing the work, honey, we're gonna be blessed on the 16th, right? On the 16th of May, we will have a new moon in Taurus, and for you, this will be happening in the second house. Again, another one of your money houses. Aries, I feel like for you, this May is like an energetic reset for you to get your finances in order, to get your work in order, your career, your self worth. So, well, actually, um, I am going to ask for that pay rise because I so fucking deserve it. I am going to go after that career, that promotion. I am going to energetically level up because I so deserve that. It's about rewriting your money stories because the more, because it's like, I teach a lot about money courses, money courses, uh, the self worth, the self worth and value around money, around how, your self worth, and how it's tied into wealth and abundance. And so the second house embodies all of that. And so with this new moon being here, it's about okay, well actually, I get to rewrite my money story. My money story is not my parents' story. It's not my lover's story. It's not my friend's story, right? I'll give you an example. Like I relocated to a new country. I'm living in a really amazing place, and some people would say it's very affluent, right? And my life is very abundant, right? Which I've created. People say to me, "You're so lucky," and I say, "Yes, I am lucky, but I also done the work on that, you know, to call it in and taking inspired action, got uncomfortable, and there was so many things I had to work on around that, like you know." What if people think I am, you know, rich? Rich people are bad. Money doesn't grow on trees. All these things, like you know, and actually, it's just a number on a screen. It's not tied into whether you're good or bad or not. Literally not at all, you know. And so this is about second house rewriting your values around money and knowing that you are enough as you are, honey. All right. Love that for you. And so also the moon looks to be in Taurus. So this on the 16th is a great day to manifest and set your intentions around work and career. So I would be expecting like around this time, if you were going after a job, a career, or up level, this would be a great time to do that, okay? Because the moon is powered by Venus. Venus will be moving into, what I'll talk about in a minute, into Cancer, where she'll be meeting Jupiter. So, you know, for you, it's an amazing blessing when it comes to career advancements, stability, because the Venus story for you will move from the third to the fourth house, and the fourth house is all about stability, right? Long-term goals, aspirations, your firm foundation. So you are going to be so freaking blessed in that area, okay? So use this lunation on the 16th to call in what you want when it comes to the work that you want. You may decide to splash on something expensive because the second house is like what you hold a value to. And it's all about Taurus. For you, it's all about Taurus. You like stability, you like structure, and so know that money will be available. You may decide to put because the Venus story is moving from the third to the fourth house. You may decide to sell your home, buy a new home. You may decide to make an expensive purchase, but it's something that's long lasting because it's very Taurian in theme. Okay, um, then a few days after that, right? A few days after the new moon, right? Um, on May the 18th, your ruler Mars has been sat in your first house, right? The house of you. You've been housing all this Mars energy, and so for you, from last month until now, as Aries season began in April, all the way through till May right now, uh, the drive, the passion has been very much on you because with this Mars going into the first house again, it gives you the drive and determination to go after what you want. I'm born with Mars in the first house anyway, so I have this all the time where I go after what I want. I take the initiative, you know, and I'm not afraid to start things. Right? It's like take the leap energy. If I could describe Mars in the first house, it would be like I'm trying to find it for the tarot deck. No, I haven't got it here. It's like the Fool card, so just take the leap and go, honey, right? And so for you, the Mars in the first house has been all about your drive, your ambition. I find Mars in the first house can sometimes want to make you a bit aggy, a bit aggressive, a bit combative. Aries, you guys are not afraid to speak your mind anyway, so there may have been a bit more energy of like, you know what, you're going to have it, no holds barred. Sometimes Mars in the first house can bring trouble to you. Though I've noticed, I'm having a Mars opposition right now, and people have just been coming at me, and I've noticed, oh yeah, you know what? Mars is in my seventh house, my opposite house, and this is why. So I'm gonna let you do you, and then if you still get on my tits, I am gonna let you know what time it is. But one thing you can do with Mars energy is to wear red, to eat red foods, um, to be hot, honey. Uh, and so the Mars story will change slightly because it's going to go from your first house into your second house, right? The house of your money and values, right? You just had a new moon here. So you're going to set your intention with this new moon, followed by Mars coming in to give you the drive and ambition to go after what you want. Because I always say to people, you know what, I've just mentioned this earlier, this is not about, okay, I'm just going to make a wish upon a star. That is great. I so believe in that. I'm the most woo-woo person. But bitch, I also do the work too. So Mars in the second house is like, okay, I am going to wish upon a fucking star, but I'm going to do the work too, right? I'm going to go after what I want. I'm not driving determination. Mars in the second house can burn a hole in your wallet. So just bear that in mind. But it can also give you the drive and determination, passion to create wealth and stack abundance too. All right. It doesn't do amazing in Taurus because it rules like it's ruled like Scorpio in the opposite house. So it's when a planet is in the opposite sign to the one that it rules in, it's like as far away from its home kingdom as it can be. All right, but for you, because it's moving from Aries into the second house, it's not too far away. All right, but just know that it doesn't act amazing here only because Taurus wants stability, and Mars is like, I don't need rules, you know. So it's kind of like going after what you want within working within the system, right? I always say to people like, you know, like loads of my friends are in activism, me too, right? And I'm like, sometimes are you preaching to the converted? Can you work within the can you actually work within the framework of the system that we're a part of to bring about change? And would that be more useful? You know. On the same day, on the same day, your second house is so freaking lit, right? However, Mars is going to join Venus in the second house. Venus is going to say goodbye the same day, though, so they're going to kind of cross paths. Okay, they do say in ancient astrology when a planet leaves a sign, it does leave a gift depending on what planet it is. When we're talking about Venus, I like to believe, and I've clocked this within my own chart and the charts of people that I read, is that when Venus leaves a sign, she does like to leave a gift of abundance. And because she's leaving the second house of Taurus, where she loves to be anyway, right? She will leave you a gift of money. And a gift of money. There's gonna be some beautiful gift around the 18th when she moves from your second house into your third house. That's not true. Sorry, she's she's already been in the second house. So yes, she has left you a gift in the second house, and she's been going through your third house again to leave you another gift before she moves into the fourth, right? And so the Venus story has already encompassed the wealth, the prosperity, the abundance. It's gone into that third house where it materializes into actuality. Because the third house is how you communicate. It's just surrounding areas. It's communication. So would it be that in April when Venus is traveling through your second house, right, lighting up your money house, right? There would have been an instance where planting the seeds of um, intention around work and money. One of my tourist friends, actually, tourist and friends, they had Venus in the third house, transiting, and I said to you, you know, the work you've done with the money in the second house, I feel like you're going to get a job opportunity because that Venus has traveled through the house of money and now it's in the house of messages. So she's going to bring you something. And so for you guys, I feel like the same will apply because it's in your third house, going into the fourth, where she's going to give you a gift of a message, a delivery of some great news and abundance. Venus also rules love and romance as well. Because it has been in your third house, you may be meeting lovers in your local surroundings. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? Or having a good time with your spouse, right, in your local area. Short distance trips from the third house too, and so this would have been happening as well. But now Venus will be moving on the 18th into Cancer. And so for you, Venus in the fourth house, the base of the charts. I do find when Venus is in the fourth house, people like to just hang out at home, in their natural surroundings. Like they just love being at home, enjoying their mortgage, whatever you want to call it, enjoying their rent, and being in the home, beautifying, justifying, being creative at home, being passionate at home. Um, money landing on your lap. When Venus is in the fourth house, it's a really great time to make money from home. Whether that be you're doing your business online at home, or you're buying and selling, or you may even buy and sell a property during the transit. Venus will bless your family or the people that you call your family or feel like home to you, because this is the fourth house, right? So there is that. And I like Venus in the fourth house because it's like, when you meet somebody and you're in that kind of like early dating phase, and you're going out and about here, there, everywhere, and then you're going to cafes, bars, restaurants. I usually get taken to the theatre. It's my thing. What's about fancy? But then we switch on up, and then we tend to nest, and we're like, we don't want to go outside anymore. We just want to stay at home together and just like make out or Netflix and chill, or just be together as our world within our home. Venus in the fourth house is like, I'm just going to spend time at home with my boo, and that's it, all right? A great time to redecorate, renovate, all that stuff. Venus is going to make some amazing kind of aspects to Jupiter. Jupiter's in your fourth house too, right? Incredible few, my words out, the end of May and the beginning of June. OMG, supercharged abundance energy for you, all right? For everybody, because the two benefics side by side in the sky, in the sign of Cancer, Jupiter's exalted in Cancer, and this is going to happen only every once every 12 years. Make the most of this transit to amp up your dreams, goals, and desires, honey. All right. A few days later, on the 20th of May, we start Gemini season. All right. And so for you, this is going to light up your third house. So you might be thinking about travel plans, some vacays. You are going to be thinking about just moving around your area. You may decide to reconnect with friends, make plans with them too. The third house is great for working on things such as like literature. So you could be like, you know what, I want to put out a course. I want to go and take some courses. Actually, I want to put out some products into the ethers and sell my knowledge. Right. I want to write a book, a podcast, all that sort of stuff is in the third house. And so that's lit up. You could be deciding to buy and sell cars. I do find third house energy is great for sibling energy as well. Siblings being the ones that you're born with, or the ones that you create too, your sibling family. And their life can get grow up as well. But great for travel, great for movement, great for messages, great for fun and flirtation with that third house energy. This is very Geminian, right? It's a Gemini house, okay? So get yourself out and about and just having fun. Third house energy is just having fun, babe. Then we round up the month, and like I said, the end of the month, the 31st of May, we will have for you the Sagittarius. I'm so organised. I've literally put all my notes down. I know. Sometimes it's like a double-edged sword. Something like that. Because usually I just go off the top of my head. And I'm like, you know what? I want to be organised, ish. And so Sagittarius full moon for you, ninth house. Let's talk about it. Full moon in the ninth house. If you're waiting on documentation, um, anything to do with like legalities, then this could be wrapping up for you. The full moon being here, okay, so it could be 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after. This is a 6 month story, all right. And so it could be wrapping up on something to do with when we talk about legalities, it doesn't have to be like the courts of law. It can be like a mortgage, a visa, a passport, some documentation, right? Can be law and judicial proceedings as well. And so, because you had that Venus opposition, your Venus in the fourth house as well, just know that you will be blessed and protected and guarded during this time. All right. With the full moon being here as well, you could be letting go of some old beliefs. Like, you know what, I used to believe this thing and now I just don't, or this thing's not working for me anymore. You could be wrapping up on a university degree or a course of some sort, or you could be finishing some time with like a mentor. Like, you know what, I've gone as far as I can go with this person. I'm now going to find somebody else who matches my vibration and frequency. And I love that because you know what, we're constantly here to learn, aren't we? And I feel like sometimes when you have a mentor or a guide or whatever, you can go so far and learn as much as you can, and then onto somebody else and learn from them, and take bits from everybody. Everyone you can learn from when it comes to your spirituality, when it comes to your mental wellness, because it's all ninth house stuff, right? You may travel too, right? But the early nation of Sagittarius, the ninth house, yes, it's completion, it's karmic ending, but it's also about taking to a spiritual journey. You could be like, you know what, when I go to the Caribbean, I really feel like I'm in touch with my soul purpose. I'm gonna book some flights and go there because I can connect with nature. I can connect myself. I'm gonna go to Bali and retreat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a season. I'm gonna go and do a season in Ibiza, Sagittarius in my house. Why not? Done that myself. Highly recommend it. But yeah, this is an incredible. Oh yeah, so what I wanted to tell you is that the Sagittarius full moon, right? It's a double whammy because yes, it's a once in a lifetime blue moon at the ninth degree, and the ninth degree in astrology ah, is the Sagittarius degree, right? So you cannot make this up. Double Sagittarius power. This is about going after what you want, letting go of limiting beliefs, because this is the house of beliefs, and moving forward fearlessly. Sagittarius is about shooting the arrow of the archer and taking that leap, go, go, go. And this is very much the energy of the month for you, Taurus, all right? So if you love this reading, I would love it if you'd like to subscribe and share. And I will catch you on the next video, my love. Enjoy this, man.